it to me on a Sunday morning.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Don't even that fucking traffic.
Yeah. Well, I was taking an Uber anyway. I don't have an umbrella. I lose my umbrella. I'm so bad with umbrellas.
You never take umbrellas.
I'm very bad with umbrellas. I have never been good with umbrellas. I think this is why I had to do 3.5 years in LA, because it doesn't rain there. So I just didn't have to have an umbrella.
No,
I didn't own one there.
Smoke fog in your face.
Smoke fog, yeah, but like I didn't need an umbrella. I didn't own an umbrella 3.5 years, and I was so happy. Now I'm here, and every 8 days I'm like, damn it, I don't have an umbrella. Then you know what happened to me the other day? I was in an Uber, and do you ever get a notification on Uber that says, make sure you don't leave anything behind?
No, I'm fighting Uber
those.
right now. We're in a fight.
Why?
Because someone in LA tried to charge my freaking card, and it wasn't me.
Oh.
Like $200. I was like, go fuck yourself.
Oh, if you're trying to fight Uber, you're not gonna win. I got into a car accident in an Uber, and yeah.
An Uber driver almost drove over the freaking BQE. And I like woke up mid-it, and I woke him up. I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, yeah, no. And we were like, no.
Why were both of you sleeping? What happened there?
He fell asleep behind the wheel.
He fell asleep behind the wheel?
Asleep?
Why was this? He fell asleep behind the wheel, really?
Dead ass.
I got into a car accident once. I was in the back seat. I had my seatbelt on, thankfully, because I always put my seatbelts on. If it's a stranger's car, I don't know who this dude is. I don't care if it's a 5-star rating. I literally do not know you from my mom. Like literally, like you're driving a car. I'm just gonna get in your car and not put a seatbelt on. I always put a seatbelt on. So I was in the seatbelt, and we were like a block away from being home, and this guy just rear ends us. And I told him right away. I was like, yo, my back hurts a lot. And he was like, oh, but like my bumper's fine, he said to me. And he just like he left. And that was it. And I was like, your bumper's fine.
You want to hear this? An Uber T-boned me. Motherfucker drove off.
Oh, you'll never
But you know what though? You know what was no, we tried. It was what it was. However, the most beautiful thing is when that happens, everybody and their mother came running towards me.
Oh, yeah.
Dude from a sneaker store was like T4568522. I was like, what? He's like, write it down.
Write it down.
A mother from across the street with a kid. She was like, I got it on camera. So I got in my car, drove off. I was like, I'll meet you there. And I turned and I got out of the way. And then I like posted up by like a bus stop. And then the bus stop, because now you get tickets from the bus.
Yeah.
So
now you get tickets from the bus.
And now the bus pulls up and he's like, excuse me. And I'm like, I know I'm gonna get a ticket, please. I was just in a car accident. He's like, my camera got everything.
Oh, yes. My friend got into a car accident. She got hit. She was walking. She got nailed.
What was she doing?
She was walking. She was doing a little trot. She got nailed. This drunk ass mom, she had kids in the back, like nailed her. And she went rolling. It was horrible. It was honestly
That's really scary.
horrible. And she's Arab, and she was like, the Arab neighbors were like, oh, we're gonna give you the footage because you're Arab. Like literally that was the only reason. And she was like, thank God, because then she got like a huge,
Thank Allah.
she got like, I think she
Thank
like,
Allah.
thank Allah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean that really it helped,
Yeah,
it helped the whole situation. But that's crazy.
I
Even
know,
the bus driver.
We couldn't get it. It was what it was. But the fact that like my community
Oh yeah.
came out,
Oh yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
What was I talking about with Uber? How do we get into this Uber?
Toast.
Oh wow, we're really going back to the beginning. Toast.
Uber.
Jelly.
You got into a
Uber.
car accident.
Yeah.
Tried to dispute them.
Well, you were asking me yesterday.
You asked. I got you. You asked, don't you ever get those notifications? Did you? Umbrellas.
Oh, umbrella. Oh my God.
And I'm not even high. I did that.
Toast. Umbrellas.
Toast, Ubers, umbrellas.
Toast, Uber, umbrellas. I just am bad with umbrella. I don't know why. Oh, I got a notification. Here's how bad my luck is. I got a notification on Uber that says, make sure you don't leave anything behind in your Uber, which I never get. I never get those notifications. And then I got out of the Uber and I forgot my umbrella in the Uber.
Nah. Ya fisa ligó. Ya la do fisa. Nah.
I know. It was the dumbest thing I've ever done. But you were asking me yesterday because I bike a lot in the city. I'm a big biker.
I don't understand.
Yeah, and Christina was asking me, she's like, because it was raining yesterday,
we're
it was
recording?
dark.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh, welcome to the
Welcome
neighborhood.
to the neighborhood. I wanted to make sure, actually.
You asked me yesterday because it was raining out, it was dark, I had to go to my show, and the G wasn't running, and I was like, I'll bike. And you were like, where? How?
No.
Can you
No,
were
listen,
like,
listen, listen,
How you
listen.
gonna get there?
Listen.
I'll listen. I'm listening.
Linda, listen. I understand, like, that's, like, cool. Bike, ride around. We got bike lanes. But, like, New York City,
It's chaos.
in the darkness, when it's raining,
Well,
is not equipped.
It's not equipped.
Because
Especially because the bike I ended up getting yesterday, the right brake wasn't working.
And probably
at
had
all.
no light, no reflectors.
No, it had
nothing.
lights.
You sure?
It was a
What
city
was it?
bike. I'm not an animal. It was an e-bike. But the right brake wasn't working at all. Like, I could not brake on the right side. I could only brake with the front brake. But keep going. Just keep making your point. I'm just trying
I'm just saying, it's like
keep making your point. I'm not adding.
I'm like, just New York is not equipped for this shit. Like I went.
No.
When
But I
went
will
to
say,
Amsterdam,
at night is the best time to bike because it's less
not
traffic.
when it's I want to murder everybody on a bike in the middle of the night. Because no one's listening to traffic, no one's like signaling. I can't see where you're going. A little gremlin comes out of nowhere.
See, this is what I was just saying. Like, I love it because there's less traffic, so you can just kind of keep going.
No,
And meanwhile,
no, there's traffic. I'm on the road. I'm on the road.
I know exactly who I'm stressing out when I'm blowing red lights on Fifth Avenue.
I cursed you out and didn't even know it was
Oh,
you.
100%, 100. I'm an animal out there. Oh, I'm an animal out there on that e-bike. I'm on the big bikes because you know there's the silver e-bikes and then the regular e-bikes, and then there's the regular bikes.
Drove
the regular bikes.
I rode. I biked one of those once.
Yeah, they're heavy.
I almost fell over the fucking Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, I love it. I do it every day. I get there everywhere. I even bike in the
very
cold. I
impressive.
don't care. But the regular bikes are the regular bikes. The e-bikes that are just like the regular e-bikes, I call them the Spider-Man. And then the silver ones, I call them the Iron Man.
Okay.
Because they're supposed anyway. It's
'Cause
my
of the
funny
co- 'cause
joke.
of the
It's my
colors?
funny
'Cause
joke.
of
Okay?
the-
It's my funny joke. And I get a kick out of it. Thank you, Christina. That's all. Okay? I love my e-bike. I take that shit everywhere. It's the
No.
only way I can get to spots sometimes.
Listen,
it's literally the only way.
I get it. I really admire like a proper
But
cyclist.
it is. I'll tell you how unsafe it is. One time, I mean, every day you fight for your life, not for nothing. Every day is a fight for your life. But one time, I was biking to therapy, and I was going through.
I know. I found that so funny. I gotta get to therapy.
Meanwhile, you have to understand that, like, I bike through New York City like a fucking animal, like an animal. Like Jack Nicholson in Anger Management. Like it's bad. It's bad, baby. So I'm biking through trying to get to therapy so I can be better. And this car stopped and then the door swings open as I'm biking and I pummel into the door.
All right, I have questions.
I don't fly off, but I literally, because I was on one of the big bikes.
You were like a BMX in like the BMX games. Where you hit off and you just go flying?
No,
with the
not at
bike?
all. I rammed into the door and I took the door with me. The door caved in on itself and caved into the front door. Like he literally had to replace both of his doors.
Why did he stop? Was there a stop sign?
No, because someone had to get out and they weren't looking. This girl just opened the door without looking.
It wasn't the driver.
No, it was the girl in the back seat.
It was an Uber.
It was an Uber, and it was a girl in the back seat with her boyfriend, and they were just getting home from a trip because they had luggage.
I was like, you really stopped and talked to them for a second?
Because they must have been jet lagged. Because I was thinking like, oh, they had luggage. They were probably going home. They must be jet lagged if they had to travel or tired at least. So I put that all together. But here's what happened: as I hit the door caved in on itself. The door almost came off the hinges. Like literally, that's how hard I hit the door.
Nah, that's terrifying.
I was fine. I get off the thing and she looks at me and she goes, "I'm so sorry." And I was like, "You're sorry? Don't you look? You're supposed to look before you open the door." And she goes, "I couldn't see behind me." And I was like, "Do you have a shoulder?
You look over.
Do you have a neck?" I was like, "You have to look."
I don't have eyes behind my head, sir.
That's literally what she said to me. I was like, "Oh my God." And then she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm okay."
Well, you want to know my theory with this?
Yeah.
Is because of the new age now with the with the videos on your camera. I mean, on your car. People just look to that. No one knows now. We've lost the like.
Oh, you know what happened? No,
shoulder.
this is what happened is because I am now. She goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm okay." The Uber driver gets out. He's like, "I'm not okay," because he has to replace both doors of his car. You have to imagine, like, I took the door, and then the boyfriend was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm good." And I took a deep breath.
Just
and I was
the Uber driver crying.
The Uber driver crying in the corner, and I was like, "I'm fine. I gotta get to therapy."
When
and
was
then I
this?
just biked off.
When was this?
This is like a year ago, and then I had to like headline a show in Long
Okay,
Island.
I really hope that's the same Uber driver that T-boned me and he got his karma back.
Oh, I honestly hope so too. But because what happened was in that moment when I was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I wanted to say to her, I was like, when I was 11 years old.
Oh no. Oh no.
My brother had to drive me to the school bus stop because there was only like one stop in
The
Bay
cheese
Ridge.
bus didn't pick you up?
The cheese bus didn't pick you up at home. You had to go to a stop.
Wait, is this Greek school or?
No, this is Krista McAuliffe.
Oh.
Middle school.
Oh,
which
no,
is
yeah,
far, yeah.
okay.
So it was the cheese bus had to get me somewhere else, and my brother had to drive me, and then he would drive to work. So he would drop me off there, and one day we were waiting for the bus, and I saw it coming, so I was like, let me get out.
Oh, no.
And I did not see how close the bus was, and I opened the door, and it, boom, took the door. The door came clean off. Like, clean off.
You have very bad luck with doors.
I know, very bad. I know with the doors. I know. So
The
it
doors
came
are not on your
clean
side.
off, and then I had to get on that bus and go to school that day. It was
Oh
middle
God,
school.
miserable.
I was in 6th grade, and everyone was laughing at me.
Yeah,
It made me feel
yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
And I felt like, and then my dad and my brother were also like, "You're such an idiot," and I was like, "I know," but I thought it was further behind.
They're like, oh, here's doofus door kid.
No one asked me if I was okay. Literally, not a single person was like, "You good? Like, did it hurt? Like, is anything?
No.
Are you good?" No, they were all like, "You're a fucking idiot, loser, idiot." So, and then there was a school dance that day, and my brother had to pick me up, and he was so
Don't tell me it was
mad.
another door. Okay.
No, because there was a white door on a blue car, because he was like, they only had a white door, so I put the fucking white door in.
Hey, it's white and blue. It's Greek.
So then in that moment when I'm with this girl, I wanted to turn to her and be like, "You're always supposed to look. I was 11 years old."
Yeah, but you know
and
what?
I started to tell her the story, and then it was like, I gotta go to therapy. And then I just like,
You're like, this is for my therapist.
I literally just like biked off, and then I didn't see her ever again.
Yeah, but
she definitely had to pay that Uber driver both those doors.
No way.
She definitely. I mean,
No
it was her fault.
way.
She admitted it. She was her fault. She admitted it was her fault, and she let me leave without getting any of my information.
See, that's ridiculous then. I'm not getting in a fucking
and
Uber.
I was fine. Like, I felt really
Don't you
shitty
have
for a day,
insurance
but then
for
I was
shit like
fine.
that? Why
I
do
hope
I
he
gotta
has
pay for
insurance,
it?
but she's probably got to pay like whatever the deductible is on that
no
insurance.
way. That's absolutely.
I would say it's her
Mind-blowing.
fault. It was her fault.
But what I
As someone who was the victim of the
I actually
doing,
think
it was
it's
her
your fault.
It was my fault.
It's your fault.
No,
because
I could
you
listen.
just have bad luck with doors.
I have bad luck with doors. But you have to understand, I was so close to that door
No,
when it opened.
I
Like, there
get
was
it.
no way.
I get it, but what I'm trying to say is, it's like these are
accidents.
These are accidents,
No, I know.
and they should have insurance for this shit.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what ended up
Listen,
happening
if
because
we
they didn't get my information.
If we didn't have that camera on the dashboard of the cars, so you could look to reverse, we would have less of these issues because
It's
people will
true.
know. It's like freaking, like you don't know how to use this anymore.
Your shoulder?
Yeah, people like the neck. They don't know in their
They don't
mind.
know. Oh
to
yeah,
look
no.
over.
I only know because of my trauma. So every time I'm in a car now, if I have to get on that side, oh, it's over. I'm like,
I've been in 5 car accidents.
5 car. Okay, you know what my theory is about people that say they've been in a lot of car accidents?
Oh,
At a certain point,
I'm
it's
not-
your fault,
no,
bitch.
it's not. You want to know why?
I'm kidding.
Because every time I was at a red light stop and someone was texting and they've rear-ended me.
Wow, really?
Or I was driving past a green light and the Uber driver passed the red light.
That's crazy. That's unlucky. You have bad luck with that.
Yeah, but you know what?
That's doors for you.
Cause.
Doors, cause. LA, I've only gotten into 2 car accidents.
Yeah, but my
2.
fight
Very
or flight
minor.
instincts are really good though, in certain things.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I hydroplaned?
No.
So
What are you, Vin Diesel? What is this, the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift?
I want to like race NASCAR. Like I think that'll be amazing.
Okay, call
Incredible.
Patrick Dempsey. He does
I will.
that.
How you doing?
That's why he left Grey's Anatomy to go NASCAR driving.
Have you seen his home on Architectural Digest?
No.
Incredible.
No, I
Incredible.
haven't. I went sour to him after the Grey's Anatomy thing.
I know. I heard
I
it
didn't
a
want
lot.
him to quit.
I know.
It was a whole thing.
But yeah, no. I was.
Fuck you, Patrick Dempsey.
I was trying to avoid that.
There you go.
really.
Just kidding.
I was trying to avoid that. We're just starting out, Gus. Stop it. Let's not rock the boat yet. But yeah, I went to school upstate, and I was driving back home for the holidays, and my GPS system.
Where did you go to college?
I went up to SUNY Cortland.
Oh,
Little
that's a
did
nice
I.
school.
It is, but little did I know I was going to a freaking party school.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Did you party a lot?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
That's
a lot.
why you look like that.
Your mother's.
Hey, leave my mother out of this.
Your
She's
mother's.
a dead woman.
She would be on my side right
I know
now.
she would. Yeah. You know what she would say to me?
trying to
"Ya tía, si tajis." Yeah. Why? Because you're that.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, the GPS took me on the wrong, took me out on like, what's it called? The back skirts, the outskirts, the back road. Took me out on
back
one of
roads,
those.
yeah.
And the road was literally like this. It was enough, barely just fitting one car.
Yeah.
And I hit black ice.
Oh no.
Yep. And
we hit black ice once going to Montreal. It was crazy.
It's scary.
It is scary. Yeah.
And I just I remember hearing my father's voice, Christina. When you hit the black ice, you hit the brake, but no, the brakes are already gonna go ba 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 da 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 because they're trying to brake you. They're already braking. Don't push hard on the brake. Your attention goes to the steering wheel. You have control. Wherever it goes, you go. Tap 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 tap. I literally heard my father say all of
So
that.
that's so funny.
And I literally, everything, Gus, slowed down.
Yeah, and you just, like,
I
took
saw
control.
everything, and I was, because my brain was like, if it's not that, then it's death.
Yeah.
So which option do I pick?
Right.
And I just started like tapping the steering wheel in the direction of where my car was, and within moments, I was back in like a normal line with the road, and I was able to drive. And then within that second, once I got control of the car, a freaking SWAT truck came out of nowhere.
And hit you?
And no, we had to each go on the other side and go around each other. So had I not, because I was going fast down the thing, we would have hit each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so funny because one time same thing happened to me, like similarly, like I was driving my little Prius C from Palm Springs to LA, and it was like 112
Aren't
that
you
day.
cute?
It was
cute?
very hot. And one of the tires had issues for some reason. I never knew why. I don't know why. It just had issues.
It says it needs air. I don't know why.
It was always like, no. It was always like tire pressure low, and then I would go check it, and they'd be like, it's fine.
The TMP is lighting up. I have zero idea why.
Very weird. Yeah. I have this skull that keeps popping up. What is that? What does that mean?
I hear a voice yelling danger.
Yeah.
Don't know.
My car keeps saying eject when I'm in it. It's very weird. I see gas just spilling out from the side. It's so weird.
People are going like this to me on the road.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Choreography.
I'll be driving
Everyone in
us
LA
everywhere.
thinks they're in La La Land. So weird. Anyway. But no, I would always, there was always a tire pressure thing. So I was driving from Palm Springs to LA. It was very hot. And I'm listening to Janet Jackson's Escapade. You know that song?
No, how does it go?
It's, let me take you on an escapade.
I know
Let's
that
go. Escapade.
Oh, no.
And then my
that's literally
tire.
what you're doing with the
literally, I'm like
steering
going
wheel.
like this. And then I was going like 85. Because, the speed limit was 80. You have to imagine.
Yeah,
Because
so
it's
you gotta.
Palm Springs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going 85. And my tire popped. I was like, let me take you on a. And then in my brain, I heard my dad going, Gus, if anything happens, you go to the shoulder.
Yes.
Mechanism like this. Don't sit there like an idiot. Traffic. Go to the shoulder. You just go to the shoulder and you wait. And you call.
And you call.
And that was it. And then that's literally, I was like, oh, go to the shoulder. And I just like, to the shoulder, and I just waited. And then this guy, I was literally sitting there, I called my dad, and I was like, what do I do? And he goes, call AAA. Call AAA, malaka. I call my brother, he goes, call AAA, idiot. Like, all of them. And I was like, why am I not calling AAA? I just wanted everybody to know at that point. I was texting people. No one was going to help me. And then this dude knocks on my car window. And I'm like, And I got scared. I was like, who are you? And I turned around, and it was this, like, buff dude. And not hot. He was just like this.
I was about to say,
no,
tell
he
me
wasn't
more.
hot like that. No. He was like a buff, big dude. And he was like, do you have a spare? And I was like, I'm gay. I don't know. And he goes, do you have a spare tire? And I was like, no, I'm a bottom. I really have no idea, man. I have no idea.
Well, it's on the bottom.
Yeah.
So you
we
should
went
know.
and we got out and we checked. And I had that car for like 2 or 3 years at that point. 2 years. I had that car for 2 years. And we go to the trunk and we opened the thing, and there's a spare tire in it.
Yeah,
And I was
it's
like, I had no idea. For 2 years, I had no
Gus.
idea. So he put my spare tire in, and he was like, drive slow, go to a tire shop immediately, and you'll be fine. And that's what I did. It was so nice.
It's always hidden back there.
Wasn't it so nice?
It's very
Some
nice.
cars don't come with a spare tire, though. Some don't.
I'm sure like,
Rarely now they will, but some cars don't.
every car comes with that. It's supposed to like save you a few miles so you can get a new tire.
Yeah.
100%. It's like having a fire extinguisher in your house. You get a spare tire in your car.
All right. Well, I didn't know until that fucking moment. I was an idiot. I don't know how to drive. Have I told this story yet? Where I literally, when I moved to LA, I didn't know how to fill my car with gas. So I like sat there. Did I tell you that? Did we ever do it on the podcast? Have I ever told you the story?
No. All right,
oh my God. So when when I first moved to LA, I had to go get gas and I was really running empty. So I was like, there's one gas station like right next to me. And I was like, I'll just go.
I can't.
I'll just
The
go
fact
there.
that I'm hearing this again and I'm still like, are you fucking kidding me?
And it was closed and I was like, I don't know how to fill my gas. So I went somewhere else and I did it. And I didn't know that you could just leave it in there. So for months, I was just standing there holding the thing. And then one day, it was on our lunch break, and my coworker was in the car with me, and I was like, I gotta go get gas. And I was like standing there, and she was like, Gus, why are you standing out there? And I was like, I don't know how to do it. And she was like, you don't know how to just leave it in there? And I was like, I have no idea.
It's
and
got a little latch.
She showed me how to do it. I felt like such an idiot.
That's really cute.
I had my car like 7 months at that point.
I'll be driving on our road trips. I love driving.
I know how to drive now.
No,
I'm a great driver.
Sure. Sure.
I've gotten into fewer car accidents than your ass.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault. Anyway, I
Not
do
me.
love biking though. Biking in the city. Biking's the easiest way to get around. If you want to get around New York City, bike.
I taught myself how to ride a bike at 13
Okay, well I don't trust that.
in a driveway.
I don't trust that. So you don't
So-
bike? You never biked around New York City? It's fun.
So like
There is like a Grand
I'll
Theft
go on
Auto
your
aspect
I'll
to
go
it.
on your pegs. I'll drive on like
Oh,
your
you wanna go on my-
BMX
oh,
pegs.
yeah, you can peg
That was
me.
my favorite.
Oh yeah, you can. I mean, you can get on my pegs.
I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, that was my favorite. That was my favorite, going on like the pegs and stuff on like, a little BMX drive. But no, I could ride a bike, but like I'm not gonna like all right.
I could ride a bike, but
Listen-
it's not a good start. I have to
Listen,
tell
listen.
you.
Look, I could ride a bike, but
I one time went biking with my friend who also, he was the one that suggested the biking, and we went biking and he didn't know how to bike. He barely knew how to bike. And I remember biking along the like bikeway through Shore Road.
Yeah,
where,
okay.
You know, where Toys R Us, where
Yeah.
at least Toys R Us, and he fell over.
are you sure it wasn't me?
Going straight. He was just going like really steadily straight, and then all of a sudden he was just like, broop. I was like, what happened? What happened? And I think about it to this day. I really lost a lot of respect for him that day. And
Okay,
I
maybe
just haven't been able to say
maybe
it.
I shouldn't say my story.
No, tell your story. Tell your story.
Well, like I can't really like. The thing is, it's like if I'm in motion, fantastic. But if I have to like stop at a light and then get back on, so like this guy was like, "Hey, you want to have like a
not
cute date and like ride bikes?" And I was like, "Fuck, all right, let me do it." And now it's like riding along, being all cute, and now he like we stop at the red light, and then like he continues, and I'm like trying to get back on, and I'm just like, and I'm like, this is not cute. I am not cute right now. Like the clip thing is getting stuck on me. I can't. I'm like, I can't.
So yeah,
I'm not
okay.
as smooth.
Smooth. Okay.
That's the thing.
I do say this though: if you don't know how to bike, don't bike.
Yeah, don't be on the fucking street
Stop
and let me find you
Because
there.
you see people that like are clearly tourists that don't really know what they're doing, like biking out here because they just were like, city bike sounds fun, and I'm like,
No.
get off.
No.
Get off and walk. Go to Times Square. Walk around. Take a picture. Go to your hotel room.
I did a city bike once with like an ex, and we went from the city to Park Slope. Like it was a 7-hour flight.
That's too much.
It was
but
a 7-hour
I do that all the
flight.
time. I love that.
Yeah, but for me, because I had
It's
to.
too much. Yeah, because you had to stop, start. Oh, forget about it.
And then the people
She
walking
was-
on the bridge. I was like,
Oh,
excuse
yeah,
me.
yeah. They've changed that now. The Brooklyn Bridge has a dedicated lane now.
Okay, maybe. All right.
They took a car lane
Maybe
out of the
one day
Brooklyn
we could
Bridge
do it
for it.
together.
It's very nice now. Yeah. You don't have to deal with all the people. It was stressful. I think
you also-
someone died. That's why they did it. I only know that because I killed them.
I was gonna say it was me.
Yeah.
I can't. No, thank you.
Yeah, but I love biking. It's great.
Maybe-
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't do it in like the rain. Maybe springtime we could have fun. And we
Yeah,
could go.
not in the rain, especially
no,
not you.
no.
I also one time did a motorcycle class with my friend, and he was like a Groupon. Remember Groupon?
I remember.
Remember Groupon?
It's still there.
I was Grouponing all the time. I was a
I
Groupon
always
hoe.
got Groupons and then never used them.
Oh, I used all of them. I was a
such an ass.
Groupon hoe. If I had a Groupon for something, I was like, hey. Want to get a massage? Like, I was ready. But we did a motorcycle class as a Groupon, and he was so
fun.
excited about it, and he really wanted to get a motorcycle. He was like,
Okay.
that's why he wanted it. And I was like, Michael, I just don't think you should get a motorcycle. I just don't see you out here in Diker Heights
Motorbiking.
with a motorcycle. I just don't see it for you.
Like, what did he want? Like a Yamaha?
He wanted like a motorcycle,
Like
and I was like, I guess
Suzuki?
a Yamaha, maybe a Suzuki. I don't know. But he gets on the motorcycle, and the instructor is just talking to us. We're not moving.
Oh,
We're
no.
just standing on the motorcycle. All of a sudden, he's talking to us. He's like, do you know all the safety stuff? And all of a sudden, my friend starts tipping over on the motorcycle, and he completely falls over. And the instructor's like, well, I haven't seen that in a while.
He just fell over?
He just fell over, just standing there on a bike.
Did they kick him out of the class?
No,
They're
we
like, "You're not
continued the
allowed."
class, but he was real careful with him after that. And the mom got pictures and videos of it. It was so funny. I was laughing so hard. And then after that, he was like, I'm good. I don't want a motorcycle.
Yeah, no, motorcycles are crazy. Like in Greece,
Especially
they're
in the
all
city.
over.
My brother has one in Staten Island, and it's stressful.
It is. You just, I don't know. Like you could. It's not you. It's the other drivers. But I want like a moped.
I would love a moped.
Yeah, like in Greece, like my father has like a really cool vintage like Honda bike.
Ah, those are so cute.
And he like taught all of us like how to drive it.
Oh, they're
like,
easy,
it's
yeah.
really cool. Like I kind of need like I'm a little rusty now because I haven't done it in a while. But like moped is fine. But like he has like proper like bike type thing.
When you're on a moped and you have to stop at a red light, is it easy for you to get
Yeah,
going, or
I'm
is it like a
fine.
bike where you?
No, I'm fine.
I'm just wondering. I don't know what your limitation. I don't know how.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't
if
know
you can't
why
ride a
it's a
bike,
bike.
so I don't know.
I think it's.
I'm just making funny.
No, but I hear you.
No, I get it.
I can't do the bike. I
I
don't,
don't know
get it.
why. We'll practice, and you'll get really
that's
good at
it.
it.
Maybe, and
And
then I
then
can
you'll
look
you'll
cute.
go on a real cute bike date, and you'll really impress the guy.
I'd love that.
Yeah,
I
you'll
will.
impress the guy. You'll be like, wow, you bike like a 5th grader. That'll be so nice.
I'll put him on my pegs.
Oh, yeah, you can peg him. Ay.
Bazinga.
Have you ever pegged a guy? This is a really change of topic. Real change of topic. Uber, Lyft, Dynatoast,
Pegging people.
pegging. I've pegged somebody, obviously.
Obviously.
Last night, but
Yeah, how was that?
I'm
You
wondering.
were supposed to go straight home, sir.
I was supposed to go straight home
We
after
had
my
a
show.
full day of filming.
I was very tired. I was not feeling great. And then after my show, I got horny horn, and I went and I had some fun.
Horny.
Horny horn. I had some fun. And then I was out. Now I'm sick. Now I don't feel well. Terrible idea.
Well, it's
But-
because you're a little whore.
Ho ho ho.
You were a little whore.
Hey, Santa's coming soon, so ho ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho ho hoing it up. Hey. Go try it.
Go try it. Go do it. You live once.
Go do it once. Yeah.
Go try it.
Go try it. Have fun.
Yeah,
Get
because
tied
then you
up.
die.
And then you die.
Because a cyclist crossed you, and you're driving, and you sped around, and then you died.
Well, if you weren't driving like a fucking animal at 11 o'clock at night and you were watching where you were fucking going instead of texting on your phone, doing little TikToks.
Not me.
Not you?
Not me. Whenever I do anything on my phone, driving, it's on the dashboard, and it's like we're driving 2 miles because we're in fucking traffic.
All right. I text and drive all the time.
You know why I learned to drive?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, everyone does it, and if you don't admit it, like, don't. Who are you? Are you a
No,
better
I
person?
really-
Are you a better person than me? Are you better? Everyone text and drive. It's a huge issue. Stop
What
doing
was
it.
that?
Are you better? You don't text and drive. Well, everyone does it.
No, I've
Look
done
around.
it, but, like-
that's why I don't own a car. You don't gotta worry about me. I'm biking,
Yeah, you're biking
and
and
I don't bike and text. I do not.
Bullshit.
No, I do not bike and text.
Bullshit.
I stop, do my little thing, and then I keep going.
Okay,
I
well,
do not.
I text at the red lights.
Everyone texts at red lights.
That's different.
That's human nature.
You know, but
what are
there's
you gonna
no-
do at a red
no.
light? There's nothing to do.
No, but that's fine. But when I see, little like freaking Joey over there driving his car like this.
Yeah.
look at this.
It's
He's
very
like
different.
this,
Yeah.
like
No, one time in LA, I literally turned around and there was someone had an iPad on their steering wheel and was watching like some Netflix show on their steering wheel. I was like, bro, what's going on?
That's ridiculous.
What's happening?
No.
I was like,
Take
come
the
on.
cars away. I take
Text
the car
at a
away
red
from
light. Be a human being. Text at a red light.
And then
Focus.
that's it.
Focus otherwise.
And then that's it.
Focus. Animals.
Ridiculous.
Fucking animals we gotta deal with every fucking day.
How was your show?
The show was great. I killed. I murdered.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I crushed. I did this thing about there's this like couple that met doing a yoga class. It was really cute. I was like, how did you meet? And they were like, she was the yoga teacher.
Ooh.
And he was in the class.
Bow chicka
And she went up to him and she was like, hey, want to go out sometime? That's how they met. It was so cute. Isn't that so cute?
I've been trying to do that more.
Yeah.
Not in my yoga class.
I've never really done. Actually, no, I kind of have done that. I met a couple in a bar one time in Boston. It was really fun.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't mind being on the prowl.
Okay, wow, that was, okay. I didn't say it was on the prowl.
prowl. When
I
you-
went to a bar to watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, but subconsciously you're like,
Okay, well, yeah, sure, I was a little on
so
the...
that's prowly.
I guess I was prowly, but
That's
I wasn't
prowly.
like, all right, yeah, all right. I was on the prowl.
So that's different. Like
I'm on the prowl at CVS, though. I don't give a fuck. I'll be, like, sick. I'll be congested, getting Dayquil, being like, I gotta get, I
you want
gotta...
to clear this up?
I want to get some Mucinex, and I'll see somebody, and I'll be like, "Hey, I saw someone. I'm saying something." See
That's
something.
the only time New
I'll
Yorkers
see something.
say something.
Say something. If I see some cutie at the CVS,
I'ma say
I'm
something.
always looking.
Yeah, no, but that's
I'm always
prowly.
on the prowl, as Christina calls it.
It's prowly. Am I right or am I right?
Okay, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
It's
Fine.
prowly.
I'm
But there's a
I'm
difference.
prowling.
There's a difference when you're like out prowling and like, oh, cute. And there's a difference when like you like someone, and then you're just like, you want to go out sometime?
Is that how you are? Is that how you
I
are?
get so fucking weird.
Aw.
I get so weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll be like, oh, should I, how do I? Hey. I
don't know how to do it either. I've never
I'm
actually
so
done it. I don't know if
bad.
I've ever done it actually.
I'm bad.
Yeah.
I'd like to see video footage of me trying.
Okay, so we'll go to a
That'd
bar
be
and I'll
with
film you.
Bow chicka wow wow. Again.
Well, you'll be on the prowl.
Oh, that's different. When I'm on the prowl, it's different.
What's
'Cause I
what's Christina on the prowl?
It's.
Do that. Show me that.
You want me to just show it to you?
Yeah.
It's this.
This is worse than the other thing.
Fuck you.
You just.
It's prowly.
What do you just sit there and you look at somebody? What do you
No,
say?
what do you want me to do? Like
I
actually,
do. What do you do? You say, "Hey, want to buy me a drink?" What do you say?
Well, first it's usually across the bar.
Okay. Oh, you make
I'm
the
like-
eyes.
Yeah, and if I'm like drinking or something, I catch eyes. I do like a.
Ah! Okay, so that's on the prowl.
You know?
So why don't you just apply your on the prowl technique to the take me out on a date technique?
Cause then I'm just like. It's different when you actually like someone, and you're like being cute with them, and then you're like, you know what I
And-
mean?
yeah, and then you just wanna
there's
bone them.
Exactly. Where I'm like, I don't give a fuck about like what your favorite color is. I don't give a shit about what your mother's like maiden name is.
I'm on the prowl.
I'm on a prowl.
That's so funny.
I
That's
know.
so funny. Well, I think you should apply those same techniques and try to see what happens.
Ah.
Well, Christina and I are trying to go out more. We're trying to go out to bars.
Yeah, we're
this is our
trying
new
to-
goal. This is our New Year's resolution is to be clubbers.
Yeah, we're gonna be going out more. Maybe you
It's
could
to
help
be each
me
other's
practice
wingmen.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wing
I do the
woman.
3 glances. If I make eye contact with you 3 times across the room,
Yeah,
let's
that's
fucking go.
how you doing.
Let's go. Yeah.
But like if it's me making the first move to someone that like it's like we're at a museum.
Yeah, well, you can't do that in a museum.
That's what I'm
that's Like,
saying.
that's like disrespectful
To the museum.
to the museum. Yeah.
but that's what I mean.
You can't be on the prowl at the museum.
No, but that's what I'm saying. There's a difference between
Kidding. Of
being
course
on
you
the
can.
prowl.
It's great to be on the prowl at the museum.
But there's a difference between being on the prowl and then like engaging
The
with
thing
them.
is if you stay on the prowl, you don't got to get off the prowl.
Yeah, but the prowl sends a different message.
No, it doesn't. Not all the time. I think the prowl
For
leads...
women, it does.
Oh, for women, yeah, I guess
women,
it does.
it does.
Yeah. For women, it definitely does.
It's
Men are
always
just-
like...
Men are always prowling until you're like, oh, you really like that episode of Grey's Anatomy too? And then it's over. Then it's done. Yeah. Men, it's prowl.
Yeah.
Three prowl, 4 prowl.
Until they're like, okay, I guess so.
Yeah. Until they're like, wow, I
Yeah, no, I don't want that shit.
really like this. This apartment is really well decorated.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
And then you're off the prowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different world. It's different for men and women, you know?
It is very different for men and
very
women.
different.
I wouldn't know.
But you're gay.
I'm kidding, though.
Oh yeah, no, I was just driving and it's like people are freaking assholes on the street. They don't know. Their ego, you know? You gotta be a smart driver. You gotta put the good of everybody. And I'm just driving and it's fucking raining left and right. And my bad, I looked over my shoulder, didn't see the guy. He was in my blind spot.
Was it a biker?
So no, it was another car. And I go to switch lanes and I hear like the honk. And I was like, oh fuck. So I was like, my bad. So now I like pushed back and he's like driving like the same speed. And I'm like, are you gonna slow down or speed up so I can go over to my exit?
Yo, people are so annoying.
You ready for this? He comes through, he passes me. And then as I look at him, he stops there. He's just like, and I was like, you're so fucking lucky that right now it is like pouring rain and I'm not trying to get into a car accident, because if it was great weather out there, I would be following you no matter where you're going just so I can tell you what a piece of shit you are. That instead of being like, oh, it's raining, mistakes happen, instead of just like checking, like, I get it. We'll check the asshole to see what it's about. But like when it's like the weather is horrible. Relax yourself.
Relax.
Sit down.
I one time scared somebody because they didn't go at a red light and I was like pissed at them, so I like honked and then I kept honking for like a while. And then he thought I was following him and then he got so scared that he blew a red light and just sped off because he was like, I don't want this little dude chasing me right now.
He's like, who is this spy in these
I'm a
glasses?
nightmare. I'm a fucking nightmare, man. Although one time I was driving in the BQE, this dude in the left lane, the fast lane, was going 10 miles an hour. Literally 10 miles an hour. I looked down, I was like 10 miles an hour. And I started honking at him. I'm honking at him. People were honking at me because I'm honking at him. And I'm like, bro, I have no control over this dude.
No, I'm
so
doing
I finally
hand
get
signals
around.
out.
I get around him, and I go in the middle lane, and I drive past him, and he rolls down the window and throws a cigarette at me.
Oh, that would have been the
And I was like,
end
so
of
you're wrong,
and you're a dick.
and you're an idiot, and you're a dick, so you don't deserve any life. I don't understand how people can be pro-life when you have assholes like that.
No,
That's how I feel about it.
Last week.
That's how I feel about it.
As you should. As you should.
As I should.
As you should. No, last week I was driving. This guy, he's swerving in it all over the place. It's me, and then there's another car in front of me, and he went beside me to the red light just to skip me. And I was just like, look, if someone's driving really slow and they're taking a day and a year, then fine. I'm gonna get to the light and I'm gonna try to pass them too, 100%. But this was uncalled for. It was disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
It was disrespectful because the guy in front of me was like, we had just enough space. I was a smart driver.
Yeah.
So he does this, but then what happens is now he's swerving in and out and cutting me off again. So I honk at him once or twice. He did it again. So now this motherfucker does the same thing to someone else. So now I'm up his ass and I'm just honking away. And I hold it down.
What you have to know about Christina is Christina's got time. Christina has the time.
Because I'm here to send the message.
No, for real. I get it.
I keep it down. My sister's like, Chrissy, stop it. Chrissy, stop it. And I'm honking. I'm like, oh, you mother. And I'm just holding it down. And then he finally stops. He opens the door. Oh, no. Comes out. Oh, I flung the door open. I flung it open. Okay, and he was just like, what's going on? And I open it and I come out. I was like, you're driving like a fucking dickhead. Like a dickhead. I was like, and he just saw I was ready to go. Like, I think my vein was coming out over here.
Yeah, people are dickheads.
And he was like, not only is she ready to fight, it's a woman, let me sit back down before he...
So he got back in? He left?
He looked at me, looked up and down, and went, didn't say a word, went back in the car.
Yo, you know he was like, this bitch is crazy.
Because I was like, I'll come for you, I don't care.
No, for real, you gotta actually show that energy sometimes, because people really come at you with that energy, and then you get the energy back, and they're like, oh, never mind, I'm good.
Oh, you want to try me?
Never mind.
Give me a reason. Give me a reason.
Especially when they're wrong. Like, you're wrong, bro. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Anyway, welcome to the
Welcome
neighborhood.
to the neighborhood.
Remember to like, subscribe.
And drive faster.
Drive faster. I'm so lucky I don't have a car anymore. Ah, so blessed. Just take my little bike city bike. Sorry. Go pay your gas.
Go pay.
Go complain about
you
your
know
gas.
what? When I drive up and I see the
Like,
foliage.
subscribe, leave comments.
Yeah.
Leave questions. We'll start answering questions.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And like, let us know what you guys are interested in.
Yeah.
'Cause that'll be nice. And where you from? You know, are you from the neighborhood or are you from some other neighborhood?
Are you from Ohio?
Because we don't want that. No, I'm kidding.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?